So what's up, everybody? My name is Thomas. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a good night. I hope everybody's being the best person that they can be, or at least trying to be the best person that they can be. The reason why I wanted to make this video is to talk about my Instagram account. I created the YouTube a while ago, and I haven't uploaded it till recently, about 3 months ago. And once I uploaded my first video, I felt like it wasn't going to be promoted a lot through YouTube, so I made an Instagram account to help promote my YouTube. And I just the first time I uploaded a video, the same day I made the Instagram. And I feel like I share a lot of in-depth emotions that I portray, and I do share a lot of quotes by Alan Watts and some other things. I hope the video quality and the audio is good, because the camera I'm using is an older camera. It's a Canon G15. The other reason why I'm making this video is because I hurt my hand, and I'm going to be making a lot more videos because I'm not going to have anything else to do really. And I'm not trying to edit these videos either, so it's just going to be off the top. But I wanted to put on YouTube, since I have my Instagram with my YouTube channel. Anybody that finds me on Instagram could see what I am posting on YouTube if they click the link. And I talk about YouTube on my Instagram, but I don't talk about my Instagram on YouTube. So I thought it'd be a cool video to kind of go in depth on some of the posts that I make. And I try and find, well, the images that I have found go back from a long time. I found these images, and I have collected them for a long time, and I've been collecting them just because I find that they really speak to me, and I can read an image and my mind just looks at it and really breaks it down within an instant. And each image shows like something of myself that I cannot explain, which I try explaining with some of the images of other emotions, or the same emotion even. But you know, it's hard to explain. You know, it's art, and I feel like I can write. You know, I like to write and try and get out my emotions through my words, and there's no other better place than underneath a sweet Instagram post. And yo, let me call you back. Sorry about that. And when I made the Instagram and the YouTube channel, I was going through a very rough time, and I felt like the niche about death would suit me well, because I felt like dying, sort of, whatever you want to call it, to be honest. My first picture, which is all the way at the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see that, or if it's going into focus. I took that in Clearwater, Florida. It might be the least favorite picture. Oh no, this one's the least favorite picture. This is a cell tower that I've taken behind a Walmart when I was working loss prevention in Walmart. That's just the the bottom part of my Instagram, but I'm really into, as you can tell if you haven't already seen my Instagram, but this image is something that I really cannot explain. I can't put words together, because I mean I can say that I am the skull, of course, and I had said, "I'm so dead, be my flesh and blood," and that's talking about the woman. But I don't know how to even explain that. Like, it just speaks to me in such a way where the perfectly normal girl loves, or I don't know if it's love or intimacy or whatever, with the skull man, I guess that's what, if we would call it. And my spoken language is different. I can talk how I write, but it's not often. Let's see. A lot of quotes. Come on, load up. Oh, this one's a good one too. I had posted, "If I show you the way, bring your friends." That one got a lot of feedback. That was one of my first or second posts, and I wonder where that doorway is leading to, and how it appeared there. And someone had found it, and now there's boats left for I don't know if they're gonna reuse those boats, or it looks like it's in shallow water, but it looks like a way out, and it just appeared out of nowhere. I don't know if it's imagined or how it could be portrayed with the art, but it's a really nice piece, like, and you can see other people are going to it, and I wonder how they found out. Like, can you come back out of that doorway and go down the ladder and tell your friends about it? I don't know, because it seems kind of random, but it's really nice. I like that one. I haven't found a doorway yet, but if I find it and I show you, bring your friends, like, I'm all for it. I'm gonna create a door one day, for sure. Oh, this one got a lot of feedback too. We are all dead. This one spoke to me heavy. This one was really nice. It's the meat shield that we have is just a skull underneath it, and the skull is peering through, like it has some kind of, the skull has some kind of wisdom, like it's its own thing. Like your skull, the skull bone has its own energy to it, and it just lifts the face back, and is telling you to keep a secret. Like, kind of look retarded when I did that. But yeah, that's a good one too. The boy floating with the butterfly, he's holding on to something. He's in deep thought, and whatever he's holding on to is very strong, and It's causing him to levitate while conscious with his eyes open. And just a butterfly had came and sat on what he was holding. He was holding something in his hands, which represented something in his mind. Together, keeping the energy together. That one definitely spoke to me. It reminds me of when I was a child. I remember I used to float, not crisscross applesauce like that. I used to sit the other way, where you put the other foot on top of your leg. Your feet on top of your legs, not underneath. This one's easy. This one's drinking. I had a giant drinking problem. Probably still do. I just don't drink as much anymore. This one speaks heavy. It's kind of soft, but it definitely represents a gentleman, soft man. I mean, today's society looks away from that. I'll let you guys caption that one, I guess. This one spoke to me too. This one I had captioned Alan Watts, because it's way too complex for me to try and put anything together that's as abstract as Alan Watts. Like, Alan Watts is a beast at writing. I did put something out. Without the pain, you can't experience happiness. Keep the monsters locked away and look at the bigger picture. Right, yeah, because I guess all the civilized people had found a way to capture all the negative and section it off with a moat, and now they're on display for a contrast of what seems like a paradise. I see a unicorn in the picture. The mage, the wizard. I played a lot of computer games when I was younger, back in 1999, 2000, 2001, when the compact computers were popular. And one of the games was Knox, Knox, and it was a RPG role-playing game, and it had necromancers in it and all kinds of other cool things and potions. And this one reminded me of that game. Death is one thing we cannot control. Whatever happens in between our creation and our death doesn't fucking matter. Whatever we are going through in our heads, what we are feeling in our bodies is divine. Don't take the emotions, the pain, the happiness for granted. Sometimes we forget how to be happy. Sometimes we believe we cannot be happy. Sometimes we want to be sad. It's normal to be sad. I like the pain, the struggle. Understand that you own yourself. Breathe back into your body and create an escape. Death is inevitable. Seek a higher power. Seek knowledge. Kill the distraction, or get fully immersed in the distraction. A music box found its way into my possession. Man, that's just amazing. I mean, I write these things when I post on Instagram. I write these things off the top of my head, off rip. And a lot of the times that I'm writing, I have a pot brewing of some kind of emotion that just for a split second or a few minutes that I can conjure up and put words together like that. I wish I could hold on to that feeling forever, but I get like it a lot. I mean, Instagram is one of my outlets, but I have a ton of journals and other places where I write, and it only happens in darkness, and something has to be channeling through me somehow, somewhere. I can't explain it. This one I had found a while ago. This one has been one of my favorite pictures, and I haven't seen it anywhere. A lot of the pictures that I take, I mean, not that I take, that I post, I don't see anywhere. Like, I don't want to, I don't want, I'm not original, but, you know, they're not my things, whatever, but I still want to make an Instagram where it kind of has posts that aren't really seen a lot. I mean, I do look at other people's Instagrams, but I don't take what I find on someone else's Instagram. Like, I have images that I have saved that I have seen on other people's Instagrams, and I don't like posting what other people have on their Instagram. I know a lot of people do that a lot, but I'm not trying to do that. And I'd be upset if I see someone posting one of my images that follow me. But I mean, it's Instagram, it is what it is, whatever. I want to get this tatted actually on my back. I mean, I'll take a long time, but definitely gotta happen. This one, I'm channeling a video cut out. I don't know why, but that just defeated my whole not editing. That threw me off, but we'll continue. I hope I'm in the frame and everything. I don't even know, but I don't even know if these pictures are coming up into focus. But we left off on this one, and this one I'm trying to channel a girl somewhere out there, and I think it actually worked, because I have met a girl through not this Instagram, but my personal Instagram. And you know, it's ironic, of course. But anyways, see if I can find, this one right here. This is like my jewel of poetry. The image is very vague, and it kind of represented what I wanted it to represent. It's gonna represent, well, it is representing for me, for what I want it to represent, is a better way to put it, is a woman's intimacy, like the ocean. Like, I'm swimming in an ocean, and with this image, the ocean is coming in, like it's overflowing onto land, and it's bringing waves. And I had written, "Your true magnitude, unbearable, I succumb to you. I'm embellished and can't breathe. I drown in your ecstasy. Exceeded, I sink further into intimacy. The wrath of your passion, I'm adrift of monsoon. Those dyes get me high, I'm deep between. In a cosmic scene, we are one cosmic being." Oh man, that's just amazing. I don't know, sometimes I don't even know how I do it. But that's me. I'm conceited, I guess. Conceit is driven by, I forget what Lil Wayne says, but whatever. I guess when I post a lot of these images, definitely I get in between mindsets, and like, I don't know how my mind works. Well, I'm still trying to figure it out. Whatever everybody's head works. But I was definitely feeling something about this image at another time that I can't explain now, because the feelings and the emotions aren't there. Like right now, I'm making YouTube video, and this kind of style spoke to me as a child. Like the pillars definitely represented something to me when I was a child, and the checkered floor had spoken to me a lot. There's very old images on my one of my computers that is just filled with checkered board, abstracts, illusions, or that sort of thing, like spirals and checkered board spirals. But yeah, I had written an unmatched link in a mass system of lost beings. Look unto where to place your pillar of strength. A foreseen side of light is right around the corner. I wonder where I drew. Well, I don't wonder, but I don't know. Oh, that's a picture of me. No. I don't know if that came into focus. This video is probably not gonna be that great. This one, I was going through something terrible that night. Well, it wasn't terrible. I mean, nothing is terrible, but I had some kind of pain that I wanted to express, and I had written, the beauty of death is a blessing to a dying soul, a tortured being slowly brewing a pot of pain, can only ask for such a thing. The skull, a grim reminder of what we are made of. And someone had commented, your words are the perfect frame for this canvas. Thank you. That right there, when someone comments on one of my posts and they mention my writing, it means that I've made it. Someone has seen me. Someone has felt what I have felt through. The art isn't mine, but the words are. The art got the attention, but the poetry had stolen the thunder, and that's just great, because the image is amazing. I mean, the image alone speaks to me, and I can speak about the image all day. Whoever drew it, whoever painted it, I need to find out. I need to give the proper props. I need to meet them. Whoever painted it, it's an honor. All right, we're moving on. Okay, I think. This one I had mixed feelings about. Imposter syndrome. Different faces. Oh, let me show you. I don't know if that's coming into focus. I hope it is. Imposter syndrome, different faces. It's all just an act. If we didn't have a reflection to show ourselves, our own head, we wouldn't be able to imagine our own head. My head is your head. My face manifests as your face and your imagination. Your head is my head. This needs its own video. This post here, because I'm talking about imposter syndrome. I'm talking about reflection. I'm talking about acting. different faces. The image alone has mirrors everywhere, and there's faces as the floor. Yeah, this one's deep. Like I can probably just make a video on that one image, because that I could just talk forever about this image. And it's definitely nice. Like, you could pick and choose. This one was one of my first posts. Well, no, not my first posts, but one of my first images that had, I hope it's getting into frame. This image was one of the first images that actually spoke to me when I went on my search for images. One of my first social media accounts outside of MySpace and everywhere else that I consistently went on was Tumblr. And Tumblr had a lot of porn on it, of course, but I wasn't on there for porn. Fucking everybody was on there for porn. But I mean, I found that was like one of my first images I found on Tumblr that actually spoke to me. Like, when I went on my quest for images for art, I was just getting out of a terrible episode, crazy episode, whatever you want to call it. And this is like one of my inspiration images that contribute a lot. Like, it means a lot to me. I had written, damaged, shattered, self-inflicted pain, reluctant to be able to put the pieces back together differently. Design a new mind. Peace of mind is the goal, the tragic loss of one's old self, a train coming off the tracks. Perfect. All the newer posts, those are recent. Let's just go to the last post I had posted, just for time's sake. I posted this one 21 hours ago, and I had posted this dark image, just at a low point, really. I mean, I get to low points. Everybody gets to low points, you know. I'm 25 years old, so I mean, I've been through a lot of low points, so I kind of already know what to do with these low points. But you still can't erase the emotion. I mean, the emotion's always going to be there, and this image just represented, like, caressing the pain and contemplating death, like a ritual, sort of, you know. Like, I can't put words to actions. Like, I'm just going off of memory of why I had posted and what I've written, and I'm trying to explain to you guys. But, like, it's kind of, you know, like, I don't know, my mind is it thinks a lot, so I get jumbled up a lot. I had written, I slumber, I sleep, I am forever asleep. I am meek, so sweet I humbly speak. Caress death, channel my love, for it is at ease. I tease the contemplation, overseen a mere fallacy. Amazing. I had written that. Someone had posted a crying face. Yes. I wanted to cry. I did skip over a lot of the images. We'll go back. I think I skipped over this one. This one I want to get tatted on my calf, probably on my right calf or my left calf, on the outside, probably. I had found this image a long time ago, and definitely speaks to me a lot. Like, women have always been demonic, and little do I know, like, I'm probably the demon, the devil, whatever the image had portrayed, and I guess I possess. I don't know. It's a great image. I love it. It's signed. I can't make out the signature though, but artist is amazing. Yeah, I guess that's everything. Just wanted to make a video and talk about the Instagram, and you guys give me feedback, give me everything you feel like giving, like the video, whatever. I don't want to sound like all these other YouTubers, but whatever. I hope it's a good video. Thank you. Peace.